December 12, 2024. Feast of Our Lady of Guadalupe. A reading from the prophet Isaiah. I, the Lord your God, hold your right hand, it is I who say to you, fear not, I am the one who helps you. Fear not, you worm Jacob, you men of Israel. I am the one who helps you, declares the Lord, your Redeemer is the Holy One of Israel. Behold, I make of you a threshing sledge, new, sharp, and having teeth, you shall thresh the mountains and crush them, and you shall make the hills like chaff, you shall winnow them, and the wind shall carry them away, and the tempest shall scatter them. And you shall rejoice in the Lord, in the Holy One of Israel you shall glory. When the poor and needy seek water, and there is none, and their tongue is parched with thirst, I the Lord will answer them, I the God of Israel will not forsake them. I will open rivers on the bare heights, and fountains in the midst of the valleys. I will make the wilderness a pool of water, and the dry land springs of water. I will put in the wilderness the cedar, the acacia, the myrtle, and the olive. I will set in the desert the cypress, the plane, and the pine together, that they may see and know, may consider and understand together, that the hand of the Lord has done this, the Holy One of Israel has created it. The word of the Lord. Responsorial Psalm Response. The Lord is kind and full of compassion, slow to anger, abounding in mercy. I will extol you, my God and King, and bless your name forever and ever. How good is the Lord to all, compassionate to all his creatures. The Lord is kind and full of compassion, slow to anger, abounding in mercy. All your works shall thank you, O Lord, and all your faithful ones bless you. They shall speak of the glory of your reign, and declare your mighty deeds. The Lord is kind and full of compassion, slow to anger, abounding in mercy. To make known your might to the children of men, and the glorious splendor of your reign. Your kingdom is an everlasting kingdom, rule endures for all generations. The Lord is kind and full of compassion, slow to anger, abounding in mercy. Alleluia, alleluia. Shower, O heavens, from above, and let the clouds rain down righteousness, let the earth open, that salvation and righteousness may bear fruit. Alleluia. A reading from the Holy Gospel according to Matthew. At that time, Jesus said to the crowds, truly, I say to you, among those born of women there has arisen no one greater than John the Baptist. Yet the one who is least in the kingdom of heaven is greater than he. From the days of John the Baptist until now the kingdom of heaven has suffered violence, and the violent take it by force. For all the prophets and the law prophesied until John, and if you are willing to accept it, he is Elijah who is to come. He who has ears to hear, let him hear. The Gospel of the Lord. Reflection. Thursday, second week of Advent. John the Baptist was never one to praise himself. Indeed, in the Gospels he declares that he is not worthy to untie the sandals of the one who comes after him, the long-awaited Messiah. In today's Gospel reading, however, Jesus is not slow to praise John the Baptist. He praises him in glowing terms, declaring, I tell you solemnly, of all the children born of women, a greater than John the Baptist has never been seen. Why is John so special? Jesus goes on to identify John the Baptist as the one who ushered in a new era in God's dealings with humanity. All the prophecies of the prophets and the law were leading towards John, and, since John began his ministry, the kingdom of heaven has been drawing near. Yet, if Jesus' statement about John the Baptist is remarkable, he makes an even more remarkable statement about all those who are his disciples. The least in the kingdom of heaven is greater than John the Baptist. John had been executed before Jesus began his public ministry. He didn't live to hear all that Jesus said or to see all that Jesus did, whereas we have access to all Jesus said and did through the Gospels. It is true that John did not live to witness the horror of Jesus' passion and death, but he also didn't live to witness Jesus' triumph over death through his resurrection. In contrast, our lives have been deeply touched by the risen Lord, and in the light of the resurrection we recognize Jesus' passion and death as an act of supreme love, of God's love for all humanity. We are more blessed than John the Baptist, not because of anything we have done, but as sheer gift, total grace. Having been so greatly blessed and graced by God, in ways that John the Baptist was not, we are called to live out of all the blessings God has given us through His Son, to live graced lives, and in so doing to grace and bless all whom we meet, especially those in greatest need.